Hey everyone, what's up? This is DT, and I'm here doing the first Abyssal community podcast. I hope it's going to be the first at least. I'm not too sure about it. But, anyways, I am here with King,
Hi.
Gunta,
Hi.
and I'm sorry for saying your name wrong, but Glacirus.
Perfectly done. That's
Glacirus.
exactly right.
Awesome.
It was Glacirus. Oh my
Alright.
god.
The
I
A
didn't know
is
it was
short.
wrong.
I mean, the A is long.
Everything I knew about you was wrong. No.
Your whole life and everything about the world has changed.
You
I
have no
always
idea
thought it
how
was just-
much before we started I had the urge to just scream penis because it was so quiet.
It would have been a perfect way to start off.
Best way to start off everything. Alright, so where are we gonna stay? Obviously we should start with something interesting.
I guess first off, let's just say I am just a regular member of the community. And,
Likewise.
Yeah. I think Gunta's the only one here that's actually a special member.
Yeah.
she's in
but-
power.
Agent.
Seat on the throne. New World Order.
I make Tarquin cry with my computer, so it's okay.
Tarquin crying is pretty funny.
Tarquin. Okay, let me explain to all the people listening, all 10 of you.
Whoa, I think we'll at least have 15.
I'm saying 12.
Stop overestimating you two.
Two
Maybe
of them will be
five.
my parents.
Okay.
Alright, anyway,
My
explain.
computer is so old. I told Tarquin the processor, and he got really, really mad and really, really upset. And he's like, he actually said, chucking out the window is actually a good solution to all your problems.
You poor, poor bastard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aren't we
But I
supposed to
can
be
still do
talking
this.
something important?
Yeah, that's important enough. I still feel that your computer is probably better than mine. I had to get mine for school, and it is a $600 computer that they made us pay $2,000 for.
Lol,
The
Yeah.
school system. How I know it well.
All right, so hey everybody, we are doing a podcast, not talking about computers.
It's a computer podcast now.
So this podcast is for the Abyssal Gaming Network forum, blah blah blah, and it's awesome. We have
We're
several
awesome.
Minecraft servers, and yes, we are awesome, of course. We have several Minecraft servers. We have our public server. We have our
Well,
hardcore.
We have them when
They're
services
not in
get
truck.
to shit. Yeah.
No, we don't.
Well, it's not
we don't-
shit, it's just moving.
We don't talk about those. We have our public server, which has many cities and towns. We have Townie to
Protect
make
your shit.
sure nothing shitty goes on. We have many establishments, which we will get to in a moment. There we also have a hardcore server, which is basically anyone can wreck your shit.
It's
Let's
pretty
try to
much
build something
vanilla.
nice.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
We've already
vanilla.
had fun with that one.
Yeah.
And it's not hardcore where you die, you never get to log back in. It's you will respawn and stuff.
You'll respawn, but it's like
If you have a bed, you'll
Unlike-
respawn there.
Yeah.
unlike the regular server, you build something on the hard
Anyone
server,
can do
someone
stuff
can
with it.
come in.
And people already have.
Yeah.
I would like to take this opportunity to say, Gunta, I have been to your house on the hardcore server, and I might have placed a booby trap.
What? Oh God, I haven't been there in ages!
That's
You didn't
nothing
find my
about that.
stuff, did you?
To the TF2 server, which is always not in use, but you can use it if
Yeah,
you
it's-
want to, if you're a member of the forum.
It's a
It's
good server.
great.
It's reliable.
It actually runs pretty smooth.
Oh, we just used it for the tournament the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
We
really
use
nice.
it mainly for contests and stuff, but
I think right now
Yeah.
the
mainly
gravity's
play
still
Minecraft,
messed up.
So
Yeah. All vanilla maps, all rotationed.
yeah,
Also, we also have a Crazy Graph server,
which is kind of like creative minus flying and instant block breaking.
There's
instant
also no
block
TNT,
breaking,
sadly.
no TNT,
Yeah.
and you can
Badly.
die a lot. But there are a few creations on there.
I have a very crappily made boat.
It is a crappy made boat. I have an also made house, which is not that great since I can't actually finish it.
I have a
Very
half-built
crappily
soccer
made.
stadium.
I'm playing with
there.
no block on that server.
She's playing with no blocks. There you go. Anything
blocks
you
are
want
fun.
to do, you can do there.
Except TNT.
Yeah.
And then we have our lovely forum where we can just
Chit-chat.
talk about anything. The shout box right now. DT is whining over that he wants women. I don't know
Yes.
why.
No, it's actually I'm whining over I want men, apparently. If you go back, it's...
If
Whatever,
you
I'm
want
not
to
here
check
to
out
judge.
things, if you want to check out those kinds of things, come on down.
We'll
To
also
Abyssal
generally
Gaming.
post, Tarquin and others will generally post server update changes, contests, and everything important there.
Yeah.
Plus, not
just
to
the
mention
rules.
everyone's nice there.
And the contests are really good.
Usually
They're
a game
usually-
has a
it
rise
is.
on Steam.
Yeah, and that's better. We had a hardcore competition, which one of our friends Ken
Hardcore
won.
server.
Hardcore server thing. Basically, it was
Whose
as
creation doesn't get destroyed and is considered the best out of the month. It's just like some money.
yeah.
Was it money
And
or a
Pocket
game?
change.
It was money.
It was $25 this
like-
Oh,
time.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a game.
$25 if you're by yourself, $30 if you're with a group.
And then
Ah.
you split it with the group.
Yeah.
There you go. See, more motivation to be
Unless
friends.
you're a greedy punk.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. What else do we have here? There's many other things you'd have to check out for yourself.
Yep.
We have many awesome moderators and agents.
Cough.
And cough.
They're more or less the
It's
same
just like,
thing. Agents just have more perks.
I don't even know if they have more perks per se, but we're gonna move away from that statement.
Well, we kind of have more power and have a couple more things that
They
moderators
get
don't.
extra server bans mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
Alright. So, anyways, they are always there's usually like one or two around on the server, on the public server, to handle your inquiries. But
Oh, I realized what we just forgot to mention. That's kind of important because we're on it right now to do this.
Oh, the Teamspeak?
yes,
Oh,
the
yeah, we have
Teamspeak
TeamSpeak.
server.
We have a TeamSpeak, and we talk on it. Yeah. And there's
TeamSpeak
different
is the biggest way of communication, so.
Yeah, and if you don't like
Skype is
talking,
okay. TeamSpeak is better.
yeah, if you don't like
We
talking
don't use
on
Skype.
TeamSpeak, you can go on TeamSpeak and you can just mute your mic. If you don't have one, you can mute it anyway.
So
You
that
can
we
just
don't
listen
hear
to
like
people and check.
internal microphones and fans whirring.
You go whoosh. But you can come on, you can listen to my voice. You can be like, oh my god,
You're that guy from the podcast.
"Oh my
Guy with the
God."
radio voice.
Yeah. And then I can have like 20 fanboys, and then they're like, woo! And then the fangirls
Wouldn't
go,
you prefer
"Wow!"
fangirls?
I think he likes
I
to be a
prefer
fanboy better.
fangirls, man.
Everything. What?
Well, he's a
can I have-
fanboys
Fan
first.
Yeah,
everything's fangirls, fan hermaphrodites.
Well,
who cares?
He
well,
said
fangirls.
fanboys first, though.
No.
Well, fanboys tend to have that really. They have the higher pitch scream, so that's the scarier one.
You've clearly
So
never been
they're
to a
fan
Justin
fangirls.
Bieber concert.
Anyways, DT's a brony.
I am a brony. Yes, I am. What was the original name we were going to give this podcast the other day?
I think it was one brony, one not brony. It's a podcast.
one brony, one not a brony, plus Minecraft or something like. Well, plus
Plus
podcast.
Abyssal Network equals Minecraft, and we are all just like, no!
It was
For
long.
the love of God, don't!
No, it was
better than
equals
that.
podcast. I know that much.
It was one brony plus one non-brony plus podcast equals Abyssal Gaming Network.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I
There
think
you
we
go.
should have
That
kept
was
that
it.
name.
No, if you had put that name on here, I would have not volunteered for this.
Yeah.
I'll put it as a
You'd be
subtitle
down
for the
to guest
episode.
star.
Bronies need to be thrown into a fire.
You know what? I'm going to post this onto the Equestria Daily forums.
Oh god.
Great.
And we're gonna get so many
great.
bronies and girl ponies. I don't know what they're called.
Phillies.
They're called Pegasus sisters. I'm
That's
sad.
that's
I know
just
that.
horrible.
But at least they are warranted for liking My Little Pony.
Granted, because it's meant for girls.
But
Little
if you
girls,
like,
though.
but
12-year-old.
in
Nah.
our but in our community, if you like something and you don't like to flaunt it around, we accept you for who you are.
We
Yes.
accept
Unless
you.
your sharpness, of course.
Well, that's sharpness.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about sharpness.
Let's not
Anyone be
actually-
fooled. I will respect you if you are a brony. Don't worry. I won't actually throw
Yeah.
you into a fire. I'll just think nasty things.
I still think we need
Yeah.
the pony
We'll keep
server.
it all inside.
No,
No My Little Pony mod.
No.
Never. Tarquin said
Ah.
no. We're saying no. Never.
Okay, let's actually get to
Let's
some
get
topics.
let's get off the bronies.
Let's get on to some great topics.
I feel like we should talk about the
Let's
public
see.
server more.
Considering that's where pretty much
Wow.
everything happens.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything that happened recently that we should talk about?
Reckoning's starting to become
Big
an actual
again.
place.
Reckoning is this lovely underwater place. That seems awesome. I can
Yeah,
never see it
our-
because computer's crap.
Senior agent Loki Kane decided, it would be awesome underwater domes. And so he started building those, and then he needed help with redstone, so a few of us went over to help him. And next thing we knew, we were digging out a giant tunnel, and it turned into a massive server project.
And now it
Pretty
might be the.
much.
Isn't it like the biggest city on the thing? On the server?
Well, it's not necessarily the
It's-
biggest, but it is becoming one of the main cities of the server. Like, we're even setting up teleportation
Yeah.
for it and everything.
I really
Yeah.
don't think size-wise it's any bigger than, say, Spawn.
Yeah, it's no bigger than that. I know
Oh.
because I look at the server map all the
One's
time.
fairly big.
We also have server maps that you can look at if you
It's a-
like to
There
check
are
out
live
what the
server
servers.
maps. You can also
And
see
you
where
can
people
also-
are.
And
you
then
can also
speak
be
to
like
them,
to-
act godlike.
Yes.
That's what I do all the time. Because
We also have one not only for the public server, but for the hardcore server, making it
That-
even harder to hide your builds.
I don't think you can see people on the hardcore server one anymore, though.
Oh, you can.
You can?
But
Yeah,
can,
you
and you
can
can
see
go
people
mess with
hardcore
them.
server, and people purposely go on there to wait for people to log in so that they go specifically after them.
Yep,
So
that's
that
how
they
I
can
found your
mark,
house.
This is where their build
Go
is,
figure.
and when they log off, they go to the build and they wreck it.
you know what would be the best role thing to do is stand at someone else's build and log in and then log off.
And then when they log in, log back in and start attacking.
Oh!
Be like, "Trollolol, this isn't my build."
Just have a flint and tinder ready, and then log in, set fire, and leave.
Be like, peace out. Also on the forum, we now have a military base, as we should refer
Yes.
to it as. It is
Abyssal
the
Island, the military base.
It is a mushroom biome. Ugh.
Mushroom.
Yeah.
It's a mushroom biome, whatever you like to refer to it as. It's great. It is still currently in the buildings. We're gonna have from Reckoning to it.
We
So
have it
with
set up.
box
It's
support?
just
Box reporting, so you go over there, do whatever. We're gonna get a Tark with Tarkin a little more.
I think we only have like 2 voxel ports so far. The one from Reckoning to the military base, and then the one from current spawn to the new spawn.
There you go.
Oh, they're also
Um,
making a voxel port to Reckoning as well.
Yeah.
I feel that we should
See.
mention that Micket's building the new spawn, and
It's fucking incredible.
It's awesome. Mickett is a really good builder, and at first he was doing it all by like hand.
Hand.
Like seriously, he wasn't
He
even
basically
creative.
quarry mines.
That guy's awesome.
Takes a huge area and digs straight down to bedrock, and that was all his material, and was building it all by hand. And then Tarquin insisted, "No, this is too amazing. I'm going to at least use my creative mode to help you." And
Although
so
Mickett fought him to nail for that one.
yeah,
He
Mickett
really
pretty much
wanted to do it by
refused.
himself. Yeah.
I think the only thing now is just, isn't it just World Guard? That's it.
Yeah, it's World Guard right now.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. He still builds it by hand. Not like he flies or anything.
He has Tarquin do other stuff for it, though, with his flying. Like, I know rooftop stuff where one wrong step make it falls to his doom.
Yeah.
I've done that a couple times visiting that spawn, or that area.
I've done it numerous times on my own personal builds.
I can't do it on my personal build because I live under the ocean. I kind of drowned a lot, though.
Yeah, living on the ocean kind of causes a dent in your plan. I'm a nomad because my computer doesn't love me.
Yeah. I've got my home on top of a mountain.
See,
There's
the
a lot
great
lag.
thing about being a nomad is that you don't have to pay tax.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Yeah.
Have you actually
County
ever
has taxes.
lived in a town?
That's
Yeah.
why I'm glad I don't officially live in any town. I may have a
Okay.
house in Reckoning, but Reckoning isn't townied.
So
Okay,
Guntagirl's the only one that lives in a town.
Yeah, I live in Stone Heights.
Let's explain how townie works. Basically,
Well, first,
you live
there's the
in a
currency
official-
system.
and is it still in like a dollar amount or is it in like Tarquinese or something?
I think it's a dollar amount.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
dollars
yeah,
right
I
now.
think it's still
Yeah, it's
dollars.
dollars.
Okay, you got some money. To gain money, you're gonna have to take some stuff
Farm.
and you'd sell it. Like, say you get cobblestone. You sell the cobblestone, you get some money. And if you live in a town, you're gonna get taxed. And
It's like
if you-
100 something a day.
Yeah, and if you don't have the
IRL
money,
day.
Yeah.
yeah, and if you don't have the money for that tax, you get
You get kicked out of the town. And if the town as a total doesn't meet its taxes, then it loses its protection.
It becomes fallen, and bad things happen.
And then
We had a fallen town, and Tarquin said, well, they pretty much abandoned it, so I'm going to fill it with pigmen.
awesome.
Wait, what town's that? If you were falling
I-
Elfvale.
I think that was Flare Fallen.
Yeah,
the
it was.
first-
I think it was.
I feel sorry for Fab because she still lived there and she came back and she was like, where'd all my stuff go? Why is there pigs here?
Oh, poor Fab.
Your town fell, and yeah, we're sorry.
Instead, now she
Wow.
lives on a shack.
And that also gives you incentive to play all the freaking time.
Yes.
Um,
So even if you don't have to pay taxes, you still want to play a lot. Because
Yeah.
it's just general awesome community and awesome builds to go see.
yeah. And you can hang out with people, you can do whatever. You can mine and whatnot. There's actually a town in the end. I am not kidding you, there's
Yeah.
a town in the
Yeah.
end. I
Wasn't
haven't
the
seen
end
it.
supposed to be like shut off for a while?
It was shut off. Unfortunately, Tarquin, we had a hard time trying to keep people from going to the end, and then
Yeah.
eventually, like, a town popped up again, and we saw it, and we're like, oh, okay, this isn't so bad, because they actually built something really decent. So as far as I know,
I mean, the
they
dragon's gone
haven't
already
taken it
anyway,
off.
so
Yeah, so it's just empty space hanging over nothingness.
full of Endermen.
They even have an Enderman spawner.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
farm spawner, whatever.
There's like 3
Oh.
people living there, though.
But still, there's a
Oh,
town
pretty
there.
amazing.
Yeah.
And that's not too bad.
If only
Kind
if only the Nether had something like that, because the Nether is
of-
pretty much
Yeah.
destroyed.
I would
Yeah,
establish
like all the
something there.
gas and all the people, like netherwort farms, and then other people griefing it. Gah, that place is so.
All the people trying to make Netherwort farms, all the people just taking Netherrack for fireplaces, all the people taking Nether brick because it looks cool.
I
all the
can't
people
find
destroying
glowstone.
Blaze hunters because they just suck. I've seen glowstone. It's just always in like the one place I'm like, all right, I don't have enough blocks to get there.
I think, and that's why it's there, because
Yeah.
other people don't either. That's why you need to go to someone like me, because I have an odds and ends store.
It's expensive, though. I have like a total of $3 or something like that.
Taxes really drain a lot of money from people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, my store hasn't doing too good because people want to trade amongst each other.
Trading's
Sniffle,
more is
sniffle.
easier.
Barter is so much easier. It's just like,
Yeah.
I need this and I have this.
Let's bring it to the real world.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wish.
let's do that.
I'll go to Wendy's and ask if I can trade them my shoe for a hamburger.
Let's
Bad
see.
thing is, depending what kind of shoe, I'm sure someone actually would take it.
Converse, the quality shoe.
Yeah,
Quality.
about 50-50 chance.
Ugh, let's not talk about what Converse are. It's like putting like a shirt over your
But
foot.
they're comfy.
Not to me.
Yeah, they're not that comfy. They're just
I don't.
really cheap.
I never find Converse to be comfy, and I never find them to be cool. I'm a skater
Yeah.
kind of guy. Big plush on my foot. Oh, awesome. But then again, I never walk anywhere. I don't know what the concept of walking is. I think that's what happens when you press the W key in Minecraft.
Unless
Yeah.
you change the keybind.
Mine is
me.
set to R.
What is it set to R?
R? That's pretty odd.
It's because the way my keyboard's set up. I have it set for R, D, F, and G.
Oh.
It's shifted over like two.
Yeah. I shifted over everything too.
I set mine to the arrow keys because I'm on a laptop and I use my trackpad for camera.
My trackpad's terrible.
W sat
Yeah.
for me.
They got this thing and it's called a mouse. See, even I have a mouse.
I
Well,
have a
I'm-
mouse too. I don't like using it for Minecraft.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine's
well,
upstairs, so that's pretty far.
I love using
Yeah.
a mouse for Minecraft so I can go clickety, 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 click. But, so, another topic. How about... Anyone got any
Tarquin.
suggestions?
Tarquin's watching WrestleMania by himself right now.
Oh, yeah, Tarquin's
Yeah,
in
poor
WrestleMania
Tarquin.
by himself.
Well, he was going to be watching it with Killius, but Killius on.
He like
Yeah.
Thing.
went to take a shower and then came back and then he's like, I just took a shower, my headset's not on, and then he vanished. Now Tarquin's all alone.
I mean, he's like,
Aw.
oh no, internet connection, da-da-da-da, and then he just disappeared again.
Have you guys been looking at the other names for the people in TeamSpeak right now?
I'm not a spy.
Kosar, I am not a spy. Reverse spy. Source slightly confused.
Uh-huh.
I feel they have such a name. I'm gonna hold on
I
one
feel like
second.
they're trolls.
They probably are. That happens.
We get random trolls on TeamSpeak and then we troll them back until they leave.
Were any of you guys there when we had the Timmy person?
Now,
Oh.
were any of you guys here when we had the duo of lesbians who are guys?
Really?
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah, they came in. It was two guys, and their names were Lesbian 1 and Lesbian 2. They tried trolling us, but that was the day that Sharpness had his videos, so
Oh,
we just
God.
kept going and they left.
Yeah. So Loki is dealing with them. Do not worry. He will smite them with his
Smite.
smitiness. And so will Tarquin. Tarquin's
Ah.
probably now pissed. He's probably like, oh my god, why are you winning my WrestleMania? I will kill you. Ah, no me gusta nada. And anyone hear any interesting news lately?
Well, I learned
Uh,
recently about the 4. Apparently, it's not going to allow for used games, period.
Yeah, I heard a rumor a while back that was just going to be like, no disk drive, just download. Was that the new Xbox thing?
That was the Xbox. That was going to be all downloads.
Yeah.
That was Xbox. For PS3 or PS4, there is going to be discs. The problem is that you won't be able to use used
Any
games.
of your old
Yeah.
discs.
If you do, you'll have to buy a special thing or whatever to make it.
A special code to activate the disk of the system.
There is a
There-
game like that for the PS3 right now. I forgot what it's called, but you have a code that comes with the game, and once you activate it, that disc cannot be used by another system.
Yeah, they've already done it. Some things by.
So stupid.
Well, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be their way of countering, or their way of countering.
Kids just
Pirating.
pirating out their
Today.
games,
Pirating,
and then
yes.
yeah,
That's a horrible way.
trying to get rid of like how my friend did for Gears of War when their discs got messed up. Just let me borrow your disc. I'll download it to my hard drive, and I'll be K.
That's just not right.
It's-
so that
yeah.
when you go buy a used game, you have to go.
From GameStop and stuff, they have to give you special. Here's a success code that will activate your
And-
disc.
I feel like GameStop would be completely gone after that too, which would
Yeah,
suck.
there's
Yeah.
some.
Yeah, because they get so much of their money from their used games.
Yes, some people are actually predicting that like places like GameStop are going to die off very quickly.
Great. So the PlayStation's just shit now. I'm just
Sony in
gonna say
general is
this.
shit.
I'm just
I
Excuse
like
gonna
I said,
say
I'm a
me?
PlayStation fanboy. You hurt my feelings.
Same.
no. I'm gonna say this right now. PlayStation within the past, like after the PlayStation 2, has done nothing but copy other companies. They're in like this whole manifested war with Nintendo to make the best handheld console, and who still wins? Nintendo. And when it comes to the actual consoles, it th- they aren't superior in any fact or form because both them and Microsoft are the same.
More or less,
Honestly,
yeah.
It all
they're the
depends on
same.
what you want.
Yeah,
It really
and
just depends on what you want.
Yeah.
I am more of an RPG player,
And
so
Sony
PS3
has
for
that.
me.
Yeah.
And that's Sony. If I was more casual or if I just wanted more like shooters and stuff, I would have been Xbox, but I'm not really good at shooters.
you're not an FPS kind of person.
And if you were stupid,
Yeah.
you'd have a Wii.
And then if you
No. If you couldn't cross the street by yourself, you'd have a Wii.
hey,
I have a Wii.
by myself.
Granted, I never play it anymore, and the only game I would play on it is Brawl, but
I got it back.
Okay,
and I
so
thought
either
it was cool.
Okay, either you are really, really young, or you have another system and the Wii's your secondary.
yeah.
I have the PlayStation 2. I'm broke, okay? I'm a PC gamer. Let's go with that.
Well, yeah, let's
PC is superior
let's stop
to
the console
everything
war
in the
and just
world.
all agree PC is the shit. Everything else sucks in comparison.
Hell yeah!
I only have one game on the PC, and that's Minecraft. Oh wait, no, I have
Well, get a
TF2
better
now too.
computer.
Oh, I have like tons of games on the PC now. Ever since I joined this community, it turned me
Yeah.
into a PC game,
Yeah.
like a true
Well,
PC gamer. I didn't
I'd
even
have
realize.
a lot more, but A, money constraints, and B, the fact that I'm on a Mac kind of limit my game choices.
You
Get out
poor
of
man.
this.
Why are you
From
on
Mac.
a Mac?
Because
Get
it's
out.
computer I bought for school, and my old PC is full of viruses and janky as all hell, and just can't
Then
even
wipe
run.
it.
No,
Yeah.
like it can't even boot up without taking 20 minutes.
Then wait the 20 minutes. It's better than a Mac.
Do what I say here and now. Wipe the damn drive.
Say goodbye to everything out on there and wipe it
Yeah.
off.
Wipe that shit. Restore Windows. End of story.
I honestly doubt that would even help. It's like 10 years old at this point.
No. Then get a new PC. Don't
Yeah,
go back.
I'm saving up.
And then when you do that, ask Tarquin about stuff. Don't
definitely.
get gypped.
Tarquin's really good at that stuff.
Yeah.
He kind of sells that stuff, so I would hope
Tarquin
he's
is
good at it.
Yeah.
And he can also hunt down good deals.
Yeah.
Tarquin is God.
I kind of
As
want
he
a Mac
was
though.
Get out of this. You are no longer the.
I want one for the
host.
editing programs.
No.
That's the one thing Mac has that I like. It has good, simple, easy to use and learn editing stuff.
I'd rather use Sony Vegas.
GarageBand is idiot-proof when it comes to audio editing.
I don't want to touch GarageBand. It sounds horribly garagey.
I tried using it once. It was a little difficult for me. Although that's because I'm not a Mac user. I'm a PC user all the way. So everything about Mac confuses me. Even
And
though they're
you
like, it's
can't
more
right
user-friendly,
click.
I grew up with a PC. I'm sorry.
You can't right click.
Yeah.
Can't right-click.
Oh no, my ability to copy and paste is gone.
No.
Well, don't you have to press the buttons, actually, for Mac instead? Like Control-C, Control-V, or whatever?
That's one method of it. The other method is, on laptops at least, you can say the bottom right corner to be my right click of the
I
trackpad.
see.
Ah, that's...
I'm gonna
No!
I'm gonna guess that this video is it's an April Fool's joke, but it says Assassin's Creed Kinect, the stupid thing.
Connect?
Just,
Connect.
I just don't feel like it.
I would say that's an April Fool's joke, but considering what I read in Nintendo Power, that Assassin's Creed is going to be on the Wii U, I'm
Interesting.
not
Oh.
sure.
Well, the Wii U
is definitely
It's
going to
supposed to
be
be
better than the Wii.
more powerful.
They actually have an HD processor to it.
Not even in
Yeah.
power, just in concept.
Yeah,
It looks so
I feel like it's
stupid.
more
It's just a
solid.
controller with a screen in it.
That's
That
the
was a
controller.
prototype. I don't know.
That was a prototype?
I don't know
That
if that
was the
actually happened.
controller. The
That was the
actual
controller.
system itself is supposed to look the original Wii, but it's supposed to be more curved.
Streamlined.
You actually see it in the all the commercials
Yeah.
or in the little wheel thing, but no one actually looked because they were being stupid.
And they were
all
just looking at the
saw,
controller saying, it's a controller with a screen on it.
the controller.
You can
with a
take your
screen on
game
there.
off the TV and onto that screen.
It's like, what is this nonsense?
Wait,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that actually is?
Yeah, like you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Like
thought that was a prototype.
No, that's not the
Nope,
prototype.
that's the
of
real
it.
thing.
That's the
Wow.
actual thing. That's the actual controller.
That
And
could be interesting.
they're gonna
Yeah.
have like Super Mario's. They're gonna have.
That's a really
Super
tiny
Mario
screen,
Brothers.
though.
It wasn't really tiny. It's actually
Yeah,
kind
well,
of
that's
decent sized.
it's
It's
the
a-
secondary
Then that's a
screen
big
too.
controller.
It's bigger than DS screen.
Yeah.
Definitely bigger
Wow,
than a DS
that's a
screen.
really
so
big controller.
I'm
then.
assuming like it's size. The screen is the size of Open DS.
it's not meant to be the actual main controller for the entire console. It is actually meant to be like the secondary controller for the console,
Yeah.
while you still use Wiimotes to control the
And
console.
whatnot.
How
But
heavy would it
it'll
be,
be
though?
One feature of it that I really liked from E3 that I remember seeing was the whole on certain games you can pause the game on one screen and resume it on the handheld
Yeah.
one.
And that was like the Super Mario Brothers thing. So
Yeah.
like someone needed to like watch something real
Someone's
quick.
like, dude, the game's on. Change it to the baseball game, and then picks up the controller and starts playing still.
Yeah. I don't like Modern Warfare or any of that. Some people just want to kill me right now. But
I don't like it.
I don't
I'm talking
either.
about other
Nah.
people. I'm talking about other people like, how can you not like
How can you
Modern
hate Call of
Warfare,
Duty?
Call of... But
Go
there
so
was-
calm.
when they did a little trailer thing that like was Call of Duty oriented, and it was really nice because they had they used the little screen is also supposed to be a touchpad as well,
Yeah.
making this thing a little more expensive than it should be. But due to the fact that Nintendo has been pushing out touchscreens for like the past 5 years, I'm pretty sure they'll
Longer,
be
I think.
safe. Pretty sure they're safe with this.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
They were able to configure paths and whatnot, and they were doing it with real time
Full information.
and it was legitimate stuff that the people would do
Real-time
actual
strategy,
battle
military
situation.
stuff.
Real battle situation, like Call of Duty, where it's oh, a person headshot, win. It wasn't like that. It was
Yeah.
actually you gotta go around here and okay,
Turn the
there's someone
corner,
over there.
hold back.
All right, I got him. And it was actually legitimate,
Yeah.
and I could actually say it was really nice.
Hopefully you edit this out, but how much longer are we going to be recording? I was just curious, because I don't think you guys can have an hour-long pod.
We can have as long of
We
a
can make it as
podcast
long as we want.
Hour long is a
seen
decent
podcasts
time
that
for
are long.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
Ricky
thought
Gervais
it was
one hits 2 hours all the
20
time.
minutes.
No.
Oh,
I've
no.
seen
The
very
shortest
long
podcast I've
podcasts.
listened to was 45 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
me too.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect time is between 45 minutes and an hour or.
And a half.
And if he doesn't edit this out, don't try to challenge us in the podcast department.
Yes.
We will find you, and we will kill you.
And we probably know
are
more than you do.
Abyssalites. We are Abyssalites.
Yes.
We are whatever we want to be, and we will find you, and you will not be found.
We are Team
Our little-
Tarquin.
We are our little Hydro Bubby, or Gubby.
What did we decide on a name on? I
We
liked
named him
Fab's
Gubby.
idea of a name.
Yeah,
I'm
where
liking
is.
the name Gubby?
Hold on. The names are. So far, so just name words, maybe which was Kurjver Megiz. I don't think we're gonna name that. The next one was Piggy. That's the one that Fab gave.
Yep, I agree with that one.
Not even a pig.
It doesn't matter.
It's okay. KP said Tate. I can't say it.
Something Greek.
Yeah, something Greek. I don't know. I can't say either one of those. Another one's Gubby. That was from King.
Yeah, because it's perfect.
We also have John. Crisis.
John was a close second for me.
Because his name's Gubby because he's adorable and he wanted to eat your face.
Well, we have 4 names. Where is it? 4 for Piggy. So I think it's actually gonna be called Piggy now.
No,
No.
you know what should happen? We should take a vote on this. Hey,
have a different
everyone
name
who
for
listens
each.
to this podcast, you should totally vote on the names that we
Yes.
mentioned.
Yes.
After you join the forum.
And the
you
winner,
put
I'll
me-
like just a Tarquin or something.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
actually, Tarquin's vote counts as 500, and it should be for Gubby.
Oh,
So you're
you
telling-
don't know what Tarquin will for.
Yeah.
Don't
You're
speak
telling
for him.
Tarquin what to do?
It's like Tarquin votes for a new name. It's called Tarquin.
Yes.
Like crap.
We'd finally have a picture of Tarquin.
It's a Hydra.
I was watching. Okay, the thing is, no one knows what Tarquin looks like, so everyone wants to know what Tarquin looks like. Well, my mom
We
was
have a
watching
few
TV.
composite sketches, and he provided a picture of a very
Weird.
dark-skinned man with very, very poor dental hygiene.
Yeah,
Oh,
with
that.
very weird dental hygiene.
I thought it
You
was very
sound
good.
that
He has a
right.
nice
He's got, like,
smile.
internet.
3 teeth, and they're huge.
He has a nice smile. Oh, don't we also know that Tarquin also does not have a beard?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I remember.
That's why we
this.
know that picture is fake, because the black man has a beard.
So I walked in my mom's little room, and she was watching the show, and this Australian guy walked in. He had like an Australian accent, but it wasn't Tarquin. It wasn't like a Tarquin Australian accent. And I was like, that could be what Tarquin looks like, because he was scary looking, but he wasn't ugly. But he was scary looking. I was like, that could be Tarquin.
It's a very interesting
Or something
description.
that looked like Tarquin. I
Wow.
can't describe him. Scary, but not ugly.
I say let's have a
He was
contest.
scary as-
Who can
So,
draw
if I was
Tarquin
in-
the best?
Who can what?
Who can draw Tarquin? Whoever we think gets the closest.
Well, last had a
The composite sketch.
yeah,
Love
Now
the
that we
stick
know his height,
with the height of like 5 thing.
5'4", which I doubt is accurate, but
Well, see, when he told us that, he was like, he's not sure about American measurements.
yeah.
So he said that, and he's like, I don't know though, because I do American measurements. So he said he was like 5'8" or 9.
I highly doubt that's accurate because that's tiny.
That's
Yeah,
not. That's
he could be a
not
really
tiny,
short guy.
my size.
I'm about this.
Well, he's a guy though. He's supposed to be taller.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was Australian, so down under that could be tall.
The gravity's different down there. It pulls you down more.
He is near the South Pole. Wait, no, then that would make him grow longer if he's by the South Pole, because gravity pulls down. Troll science.
I lost what I was going to talk about.
Oh, I have something. There is a contest on the forums that Gov or iCode do's contest for art. Is just he gives out a topic each week, and people are supposed to draw, and draw something related to that topic, and the best thing gets a sketch from iCudu or Gov. I'm sorry if I said that name wrong. Anyways, yeah, they get a computer sketch if they win the weekly contest, and they get a real physical
And drawn.
sketch. Yeah.
If they,
No, it's a No, the 1 month one is a digitally colored one, and the 3 month contest or quarterly contest is a original sketch, which he will actually send to you by mail.
Huh.
Wow.
Awesome.
That is an
sounds-
awesome contest.
Yeah.
If
Jeez, I
you
wish
can
I had some
draw-
skills about me.
If you can draw, you should join the forum and you should enter that contest, do all that stuff.
Yes, do all those things.
They're all like really supportive.
Join
all
the
like
forum, talk to
really
people.
good about talking about art and stuff.
Yeah.
With
We're
actual
also-
good critiques, no trolls or anything.
Yeah. Also, we're gonna start a mailbag. I don't know where I'm gonna put the mailbag, but
Yes.
I'll find a place to put the mailbag.
We'll make a forum topic or a Twitter or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Forum topic,
Something where you can go to questions and whatnot for these guys.
Yes.
Well, for now, you could just, PM them over the forum.
Yeah.
Or reply to the topic that you're obviously going to put up on the forum to advertise the podcast.
How will people know about the podcast if we don't tell them about it?
Oh, there you
Why?
go.
Well, obviously.
That
Word
could
of
be
mouth.
part of the mailbag. Well,
Yeah, well, you know what? If you join the forum, you find the podcast topic that we make. It's probably going to be like podcast updates or whatnot. We're going to
Yes.
put down where we're going to put the podcast. We're going to put down other things like
Yeah.
possibly an address for the mailbag. And we'll pull your emails from that email address. If they're legit, you could say anything, ask questions, anything.
Or you could just say these guest stars are cool.
Yes.
Rules for
We'll enjoy.
mailbag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take your letter and chop it up with our chainsaw.
Yes. Cause
and then chop you up.
Yes.
well, that's like you're gonna do a lot of traveling the next couple days then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next podcast might be a little late because I have to go on a trip to New York.
Yes.
So
Well, you're going to have to
no
get this
regular
approved first
schedule.
anyway, so.
Yeah, we gotta get.
we'll go out.
That's true.
Depending on how tired I am on the Monday I get back,
We attempt
we'll
again.
see. We'll see.
I still gotta figure out how often we're gonna do this. Is it gonna be every week, every 2 weeks?
I would say every week to try to get it out there. And if we start running out of things to say, we're gonna do every 2 weeks. And
I'd say go the other way around. Do every
Yeah.
2 weeks first, but if you guys find you
So
have
that you
more to
get,
talk
like, a
about, then go once every
Rhythm
week.
for it.
This is the perfect place to be
Yeah.
talking about this stuff, right on the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, hi guys.
How about
I mean,
this?
Say
hell,
something
how-
in the
this way,
mailbag. Help a lot.
This
Yeah.
way they know when you guys are gonna do it again.
So
mean,
we
tell
want,
them
we
about
want to
The
know
update schedules.
when you want this kind of content. How long do you want the content? What kind of content do you want to see? Well, here, I was like, what kind of content do you want to see? It's kind of a visual thing, so I want to hear some kind of content. What kind of content do you want to hear? If there's anything you've heard about, let us know about it, and we could like look it up. They invented Google, so we can Google stuff.
Wait, we can
It'll
do
be
that?
awesome.
I didn't know it.
What's the Google?
God
Yeah,
dang it.
Explain this to me.
Okay, I'll explain it to you all
Not
in a
really.
moment.
Google is your god.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry.
All right, I think that should be good for this one, because it's been like
First
I don't know.
ever.
Yeah.
So, everybody, this has been the Abyssal Gaming Network podcast, and I have been King of Hearts 1394 with my co-host DT, also known as Dirty Toothpick, and our special guest.
Guntagirl.
And Glacirus.
It was
and
really
we
nice to be on
will-
here.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm glad that we got to have you all on here. Next week we'll have Hard Killer, hopefully,
Yes.
and maybe another moderator. Not.
I think
we don't
Tarquin
know
wants
yet.
to be on. I'm not sure.
Oh God.
Well, eventually we'll have to
Yeah,
have
he'll-
Tarquin on.
Oh God. Well, next week would be an awesome week to do that. Even if we record it next week and then put it up the week after.
I mean, hell, he probably would have showed up this one, but wrestling takes priority.
Yes.
Wrestling, man.
Good luck, guys.
Oh gosh.
You're gonna need it.
All I can hear is him yelling, and that's just the entire podcast. Him yelling.
See, and I know it.
Oh god.
I think his personal remix of that song should be the intro music.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we also have
God.
to get that too.
Oh.
But anyway, so guys, we will see. Well, we will hear you next week. Oh, we won't hear you.
You'll hear us.
next week with new guests, including Hard Killer and maybe the mysterious Tarquin. Dun dun dun. I got none.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye. Hey everyone, it's DT and King, and we're back, and we would just like to let you know that if you want to learn more about Abyssal Gaming or our servers, you can head over to
Abyssalgaming.com. Abyssalgaming.com. Abyssal being spelled Abyssal. Gaming, if you can't spell gaming, I'll spell it for you. GAMING and .com. The little dot. DOM. And that's all one word. And it'll bring you to the home page where you can sign up and you can become a member. It's easy and it's really fun. It's an awesome place, and then you can hop on the Minecraft servers and do whatever you want. You can also find out more about the podcast and other events that are going on at our forum, and it will just be amazing if you joined. So come on down to Abyssal Gaming. See you guys there.